dealing with the world's worst reading slump, and I went on Instagram and asked for some advice on which book I should pick, and I did those three books you just saw and one other book, which is The Fine Print by Lauren Asher. I wanted to read smut because usually this is the thing that's going to get me out of a reading slump the easiest. I'll just be honest. So we always resort to that. I have tried a novella. I tried to read What Moves the Dead by T. Kingfisher. Not good enough for me. I did start a mafia romance, which I'm like 35% through. It's only 168 pages. I'll probably finish that tonight. But it's not bad. It's actually fairly entertaining. I have you here today, though, because this is going to be a vlogging experience that I posted those books, and my friend Amber said, I'm going to be honest with you. They're all like, but if I had to rate them on what I think you would like the most out of the four, she's like, okay, for me, for Elena, she rated it Neon Gods, Praise, then Hooked. Because we kind of threw out The Fine Print just because I'll go read that a different day, you know? So that's what this vlog is. Welcome. I hope you all enjoy. I'm about to eat this ice cream sandwich and start reading a book. And let's get started. Out of the shower, and I'm gonna do my skincare routine. I have been using a lot of the Fresh brand. I don't know if you can see that. There it goes, Fresh brand. So I use their face wash, which is like a neutral face wash for dry and combination skin. Some oily skin, but if you're prone to oil, I definitely wouldn't use it because it's just more for combination skin. I have really dry skin, so this is the toner. It is a deep hydration facial toner. Okay, so I thought I had my micellar water. It looks like micellar water, and I don't know where the hell it is. But usually I'll do that as like my third step. I really need a haircut, which is why my hair looks like this right now. And then because my sleep schedule is off, you can honestly see like these big ass circles right here. So we're gonna use some eye cream. Another brand that I really like is called Pacifica. They're vegan. There we go. Vegan collagen. This is the eye cream. It's a recovery eye cream. And so what you first want to do is your toner. So we're going to take some and just do like a few droplets, activate it. It's already refreshing, and it smells like roses because of the rose petals. Then you're gonna want to go in, whoa. Then you're gonna want to go in with your eye cream. That's gonna be the third step. And I go all the way around. It's not like perfect, but it's already like starting to brighten up and not look as bad as before. And then always use your ring finger. It's the most gentlest finger that we have. Then you go in with a serum. So this is a sample size of the Drunk Elephant TLC Framboos Glycolic Night Serum. I forgot it's at nighttime. So I'm gonna save that for at night because it's still daytime. And then I go in wintertime. I use my Rose Deep Hydration Face Cream because of the fact that my skin is already so dry and I'm a flight attendant, so flying makes my skin even more dry. It's not a fun time, but this is the container. I do have the regular version, which I use during like the summer and like time that it's not as dry. But I live in Massachusetts and it's dry as hell up here. So I need all the hydration that I can get, and honestly that was not enough for my forehead. My forehead is the most dry spot on my face. So I try to like make sure I really get in there. There we go. That's much better already. But it's raining today, so today's like I went and walked Severus. It's like a little self-care day, and my husband got me some new lotion because when we got new tattoos, we were both using the lotion that I had just bought, which I love, but we did not have time to go and get. Whoa, that was scary. So glad that my phone did not fall. Anyways, this is the Brazilian Bum Bum Cream, and it is a firming lotion. So like I put this on my legs. Obviously it's for your bum bum. But yeah, so that's basically my skincare routine when it's daytime. At nighttime, I'm gonna use that Drunk Elephant serum as well as the electrolyte water facial hydrating mask. And this is like a nighttime mask, super hydrating, and it feels amazing on my skin. But after this, I'm gonna go and finish chapter 1 of Hooked because I read the first chapter in Neon Gods, the prologue and first chapter of Praise, and I read the prologue of Hooked last night and I fell asleep in chapter 1 because I was reading on my Kindle, and that's just what happens sometimes. So I will catch back with you and catch up soon. Hello, I have just finished, well, I finished it last night, this morning at 2 a.m. But literally I finished Savage Hero by Logan Fox, which was a recommendation also by Amber personally, because she was saying, like, out of these 4 books, the Fine Print, Neon Gods, Hooked, and Praise, she was like, can I also give you a different suggestion, though? So she suggested Savage Hero by Logan Fox. I'll put it right over here. It's on Kindle Unlimited. It's a novella. Well, I say novella. It's 168 pages. It's a mafia romance, something I haven't ever read before. It was pretty good. It kept me interested. There is some C in there that I was like, didn't really like, but you know, that's what happens when you read taboo romance. Then also, let's say I'll give it like a 3.75, just because I skimmed a little when I got bored, but then it hooked me right back in. So it was definitely interesting enough for me to want to continue, which is nice. And I've decided, with Amber and my best friend Shiloh's help, we're going to be bringing Neon Gods by Katie Robert on my first trip back to work. So we're bringing this book on the plane. I might bring Praise. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. I have to pack because it's tonight and I'm so excited. I can't wait to take you with me. I'm also going to do a Travel Tuesday this upcoming. You might see it before you see this vlog. Who knows? But I'm going to Seattle. I'm going to see my friend Jean. I'm super excited because she is taking me to a bookstore, which means Travel Tuesday will be in Seattle, and I haven't been book shopping out there, so I'm really excited. But that's all the update I have for you now. Severus and I are going to go play outside because he needs some time, and my period started, so I am not really in the mood for a WALK. But I do want to spend some time with him, especially because I'm about to leave. So I'll see you soon. So we got Severus this big old ball. Like, okay, sorry. This is how big the tennis ball is. There's my boy. Hey, Severus. Ready? So we come out here, get a little playtime in. Yeah. Get your ball. Get it. Ready? Wait. Okay, so we're filming on the back camera because the quality is so much better and I just want to do like a trial and error, but here we go. I can't see anything of what I'm doing, so there's that. I just made my little raspberry rosé poppy. I love these. These are a tonic water. They're prebiotic soda, and they're really good. It's infused with apple cider vinegar, helps with your immunity. You know, it's prebiotics is for your gut. So these are my favorite ones from Poppy. But I am almost done with Neon Dots, and I don't want it to end. I don't want it to end, and like right now it's so stinking good. So like the romance, the plot line between like going in and out of the romance is so good. Like I feel like it was just interwoven very well. There are some really nice spicy kinks in this book that I really do enjoy. But I think Amber is right that this might be my favorite. I am 35% the way through Hooked, and it's a lot darker than what I thought it would be, even though I knew it was a dark romance, but it was like beginner dark romance. So we're just kind of like vibing with that as best as we can. And yeah, it's interesting because like it's a reimagining, I guess would be the right word. Like it's not a retelling. Emily McIntire herself said it's not a retelling. But the premise is Hooked is about, sorry, I could not think of how to even talk. Hooked is about Peter Michaels is Wendy's father. Wendy is Hook's, aka James, love interest. But you know, is he in it for love? Is he in it for revenge? You're gonna have to read it to find out. And right now it's spicy. I mean, like, ooh, spicy. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about it. Like, I'm interested. I'm reading it every night on my Kindle because it's on KU. Yes, I have a physical copy. Ignore me. This is what I do. Like, if there's a book I want to read on my TBR, but I'm already reading a physical book, I will see if it's on my Kindle because I like to read my Kindle at night. So that way I can read multiple books at a time. People ask me how I do it. That's how I do it. I always have one audiobook going, which I have one going. I always have a physical book going most of the time. And then I will most likely always have a Kindle book going as well. And that's just like how I read multiple books at one time. So that's my reading update so far. I'm probably about to finish Neon Gods right now. And honestly, I'm like emotionally not ready for it to be over. I think I'm definitely going to continue with the series. I can't remember what the series is called. Lore of Olympus or something. I don't know what it's called. If I didn't mention this, this is also retelling. It's a modern retelling, urban fantasy of Hades and Persephone, which I like it because she is not just the goddess of spring. Like, she's not very frou-frou, frilly, and she's not captured by Hades. Like, it's a nice modernized version. I definitely suggest. Hi, I'm back. So, very country accent right there. So the last time you all saw me, I had like this much left in Neon Gods, and I finally finished it. And oh my gosh, I really, really loved it. I loved it so much. I did not want that book to end. I give it a 4.5, 4.75, in between those ranges. And it was so good. However, like, it started off slow for me, so I think that's why it's not a 5-star. That's really the only thing as to why I'm not giving it a 5-star. And that could honestly be because of my mood. Like, it literally could have been because I was in a huge reading slump. But we were successful, and it did get me out of my reading slump. I am like the oven. I gotta put my chicken nuggies in the oven. I'm about like 45% the way through Hooked. Definitely dark romance. And I'm told it's like beginner dark romance. So we're definitely not a dark romance person. But it's not like, what's the right words I'm looking for? It's entertaining. It's entertaining enough for me to keep reading it. And I was reading it at night on my Kindle because it's on Kindle Unlimited, even though I have the physical book. And honestly, it was just like bypassing time. I don't think I'm going to keep the physical copy. And if I were to continue the series, I would literally just do it on Kindle Unlimited because I pay for that subscription anyway. So it's basically free in my head. Instead of buying like 4 more books at like $19 or something, I could read them free on my Kindle, and I pay $12.99 a month or $11.99 a month. I don't know, around there. So in my head, I'm saving literally so much money by using my Kindle Unlimited subscription. Also, I'm trying to be a little bit more strict with the books that I'm buying. Like Neon Gods, I'll probably get the second book, which is Electric Idol. I'll just get it through the library because I'm not sure if I'll like the rest of the series. I loved the first book because I like Hades and Persephone. Severus is trying to get his toys out of his little toy box. I don't know if you guys can see. There he is. I didn't want to show you the litter box, so I was trying to hide it. But I did also get a haircut. I love it. It's fun, it's different, and it's short, which is what I wanted. So I'm loving it. Yeah, so that's our update. I have not read any more of Praise, to be honest. And that's just because we are now into the trans rights readathon. So everything I was reading was put on hold for the readathon. And I will be donating to a Massachusetts Trans Alliance program charity. And last year when I did this, you were able to like dedicate it to someone, so I dedicated it to my husband, which I thought was so special, and I'm so excited to do it again this year. But that's my update for now, and I will see you again when I read more of Hooked or I read Praise. We'll see how it goes.